Hello everyone, today we are testing Hammerhead. Toby, view to the rear, very limited. View to the top, nothing because cockpit is under the ship. View to the side, obstructed. View to the front is alright, and you can even see a bit down to the ground. One size 5 torpedo. Shield front 22, side stern max. By the way, I find it very funny that Chris is so obsessed with quote-unquote fidelity that your joystick is hiding the numbers of your stern shield. You have to activate Toby to see it's at 25%. This is not a good design, Chris. 2 size 5 torpedoes. Shield front 20, side stern max, and neck is deep red. We are at 87.60. Components. We have thrusters retro left and retro right at 63 and 57%. And we have another thruster at 74%, everything else at max. 3 size 5 torpedoes. Shield front 18, neck is red again. We are at 83.39. 4 size 5 torpedoes. Shields front 16, side stern max. We are at 76.91. Again, a few thrusters took damage. 1 size 9 torpedo. This started in 3.18. Oh, well. I guess 1.5 kilometers is too much. Okay, let's close in. And I still hear the torpedo warning sound, but there is no torpedo anymore. It just vanished. Okay, let's try this distance. 1 size 9 torpedo. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high physical alpha damage, Hammerhead is tougher than Andromeda and roughly on the same level toughness wise as Reclaimer. Let's take a look at the patch comparison. I've did of Hammerhead when she was introduced in 3.3 until today. I didn't have time to test her in 3.18. Since 3.18 we have this massive physical shield penetration, which is offset by 50 to 58% armor physical damage reduction. She's taken now a bit more damage, but not much changed for her between 3.17 and 3.19. Would I go into battle in a Hammerhead in 3.19? Hammerhead can be fun at zero threat, but there are still so many problems. We don't have any command and control functions. The captain of a Hammerhead should know where friendlies are and where the bad guys are, but all he has is a 2D radar screen and he can try to look out of his window, but you don't see much. CRG never took care of command and control functions. Some ships have holoclopes, but to this day in the 11 CRG never showed how holoclopes are supposed to work. Since 3.14 guns have a very limited range, max range of size 4 guns is 1540 meters. Sitting in a turret you cannot exactly close into your enemies, so this is a big problem. And of course we have this silly hole in the neck that doesn't serve any purpose. CRG devs said they put it in because it's cool. This hole does nothing for the ship. It increases surface area that needs to be armored. This hole could be room instead, for example an armory or a med bay. Hammerhead could be a very interesting ship, a very useful ship, but because of all those problems my rating for Hammerhead and 3.19 is a 2 out of 10. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. So much for physics. Look, this mighty tree, this big mighty tree is carrying the weight of a starfarer. This is a 1G planet. This tree can hold 4.2 million kilograms. Wow. Actually just the leaves. That's too funny. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.